Hello and welcome to another Magna Effects and Analysis video. Episode 13 had some technical issues. I don't know what happened. I'll try to look for the original video and post it. Sorry for any inconvenience we might have caused. I really don't know what happened. Like always, we begin with Aussie dollar. For Aussie dollar, I explained in the previous analysis video that for Aussie dollar we might expect a retracement to the upside, then continue falling, but we barely retraced. We only retraced for a bit, then began to fall, and we found support at 0.6459. That's why we found support had this huge engulfing candle. As you can see, we engulfed this previous candle, breaking its the previous candle high here. Broke the previous candle high, broke above the moving average, and then we had a retest on this level here. As you can see, this level here, we had a retest with this candle. If we can go to the lower time frames, we can see that this was a retest, rejection, up, candle, rejection, pin bar. So we have a bullish engulfing, retest, engulfing, pin bar, confirmation to enter a trade. Though we can't enter a trade just yet. On the lower time frames we can enter, but on the higher time frames we have not yet broken our previous significant lower high. So after we had the up thrust to the upside, we had another retest here, retest. So this is where I personally would have entered the trade, but originally we entered the trade with St. Luke. I'll make sure to post the trade on the Instagram page, so make sure to check it out. So I think we entered around this level here, around this candle closure here. I'm not really sure, but yeah, we rolled it up, took profit at 0.596. Our take profit was below this level here, but since the momentum was still going upwards, we decided to hold the trade for a few more pips. Then we took out our trade when we approached this level here, 0.6607. That's why we closed our trade. So a beautiful trade, unfolded very well. I think we had about 100 pips. We got about 190 to 100 pips on that trade. So eventually the market made a high. So this is our previous weekly high, our last week's weekly high, last week's candle weekly high, came here and then began to retrace. So if you can see the weekly, here had some exhaustion and closed. So for Aussie dollar, currently for Aussie dollar, I'm looking for Aussie dollar to come around 0.6580. I'm looking for Aussie dollar to come around 0.6580, where we might find support and continue to the upside. If we find support here, my target will be 0.6680 over 100 pips. Yeah, so 0.6580, or we might potentially come down here 0.656, 0.6565, find support there, continue to the upside, or we may break both these levels and come down below here at 0.6500. Who knows? We will take the trade as price develops. So make sure to be monitoring the market for these levels. We might not bounce off these levels. We might just break all levels. That's the last case scenario. We might just break all these levels and then break our previous low here and begin to continue with the downtrend. But that's the last case scenario for Aussie dollar right now. My bias is bullish because of this structure change here. My bias is bullish for Aussie dollar. So 0.6580, 0.6565, 0.6550. Those are the levels where we might potentially find support, and targets 0.6680. If you take a trade, be cautious. Like I always advise, use good risk management. Risk management is key in the forex market. From Aussie dollar, we head over to gold. Okay, for gold, we had a beautiful development. For gold. Price decided to find support at 1940 here, and expectations in the previous analysis video were 1960. My prediction was that price will not go above 1960 because of this supply zone we have here. We rejected off the supply zone, but the momentum or the pressure was not enough. The momentum or the pressure was not enough to push price down further. So we resulted in breaking this previous lower high. You can see structure change here. Structure change. We had a structure change. We had a test, shot up, another test, and price went for the moon. We went ahead and found resistance at 1980, where we began to drop with momentum. Huge sell-off on Friday. We had a huge sell-off on Friday. This sell-off here, I think, is because traders were holding this position, and then big money was taken out of the market, causing this huge momentum move. So for gold, since we have a structure change here, we might just come and find support somewhere at 1940. 1940, we might find support there. So let me just mark this level out. So 1940, we might just come here. Find support, and then continue with our move to the upside. Again, worst case scenario, last case scenario, we might break this level and break below 1930 and continue with our impulsive leg to the downside. That's the last case scenario right now for gold. But it might happen. These are the markets. We do not have to hold on to our analysis. We just have to adapt to what price is showing us. So right now, price is giving me a sign that we might just find support here, maybe range a little bit, gather a little bit of liquidity, and then begin our move to the upside. So for gold, 1940, look out for 1940. I'll make sure to keep you updated in the Telegram channel. If you would like to join our Telegram channel, I'll leave the link in the description below. Gold short analysis, nothing too much to look at. Clear price action, really. We do not need to waste our time looking for other things. We just analyze very quick and move on. If you look at the chart for too long, you may find yourself having an analysis paralysis where you do not find a decision of what you would want the market to do or what you are looking forward to happen in the market. So We might just come here, support, upside. Euro USD, we have similar price action. So in the previous analysis video, episode 13, we were making this retracement. We anticipated this retracement, though this retracement I expected it to come a bit above, probably somewhere at 1.0750, where we will take shorts, but price had other plans. We got to this level and I made a market breakdown video. I'll leave the link in the description below of the Euro USD trade we took. This trade here, we took it and eventually our take profit got fulfilled. Then we still closed above 1.0650. We still closed above 1.0650 and we retested our daily low. This is the daily low. This is the Thursday daily low. Thursday candle daily low. We retested this candle. Similar to AUD and gold, we broke our previous lower high here. Let me just mark it out for you guys. So here, then here. Hope you guys can see this price action unfold. So simple, clear, concise. Again, this is our previous weekly low. The other week, this is the weekly low, where we expected this retracement up to 1.0750, and now we might find support. We might potentially find support on our previous weekly low, range a little, and then continue our push to the upside. Or because of this momentum here, but like I said, this momentum, I think this momentum came from people taking away their positions. So we had huge bearish momentum. So the market might just open fresh and maybe consolidate a little and then continue with its push to the upside. Last case scenario, we might break this level, break below the level, come deep into 0.670, where we might find support there. We might find support at the level and then continue to the upside, or we might break both levels, break the last low, and then come down to 1.0600. That's the last case scenario. Not saying that it can't happen. I'm saying it can potentially happen. There's a potential that it might happen. So we will move with price as it goes on. Like I said, I'll keep us updated in the Telegram channel. If you are interested in joining the Telegram channel, I'll leave the link in the description below. If we are to find support either here 1.0700 or at 1.0650, 1.0670, sorry, we might just come up to 1.0830. 1.0830, that's the target for Euro USD. We do not need to look for other things. It's just simple. We do not need to cluster our chart with indicators, a lot of support and resistance levels, a lot of analysis tools. Those will just cause confusion and we will end up failing to identify proper trend. From Euro USD, we go to US 30. So for US 30, prediction last week. So for US 30 last week, the prediction was that price will either begin to reject from here while it was making this range, or we might make a range, go up to 33,400 and start dropping. We went for scenario A. We ranged, broke below the range, broke below the range, came back for a lower time frame retest. As you can see, we have a rejection on this candle, so it's a lower time frame reject, then push to the downside, retracement, push to the downside. We found support at our weekly level. Our weekly level at 2,800. It's 2,700, sorry. Our weekly level. From there, we had huge momentum. We formed a double bottom here, 1 2 double bottom, meaning potential change of structure or change of structure. You can call it a change in structure. So now we have a change in structure, bias bullish. We cannot start a bearish trend from here because we have huge bullish momentum in this market. We cannot just begin a bearish trend overnight with this momentum that we had last week. This is huge bullish momentum, and now we might continue with our bullish trend. US 30, we might retrace back to 33,050, 33,500, I can say 33,500, find support, continue with our push to the upside. Continue with our push to the upside. If we come to 33,500, we may target the 3,900 potential. The 3,900 broken, we may come up to 34,000. 34,000. That's US 30. US 30 coming back down to this level, I doubt. I have a huge question mark on that one. But who am I to control the markets? We might come down to this level, but I have doubts that we might come down to this level, 33,300. From US 30, we go to GU, introducing GU. So for GU, as you can see, we were coming off this level, our monthly key level 1.2534, rejection from the level, and began to start making lower highs as we went down. Like the previous markets, our lower highs were breached. Like our other markets, our lower highs were breached this previous lower high, made a high, came to make a lower high, and then we began to push to the upside. So for GU, GBP USD, again, my bias is bullish for this pair, and my anticipation for where price might come to react is 1.2400. We might react from the level we are on right now, 1.244, or we might come down to 1.2400. But my bias remains bullish, and if we break these levels, I'll be surprised. But anything can happen. We need to expect anything from the markets. Anything can happen in the markets. So we wait for confirmation levels, for confirmation to take the trade to the upside. Wait for confirmation. We can't rush anything. We can't confirm anything just yet. I'll make sure to keep you updated in the Telegram channel. If we come off these levels, we might even break our monthly key level. We might even come up to 1.2600, and from there that's where our targets can be. From GU, we head over to the dollar index. Price action is just clear. So let me begin from here, where we're making higher highs and lower highs. So we have a higher high here, we have a lower high there. We can consider this as a lower high, higher high, lower high, high there. So here is where we began a range. We began a range here. As you can see, we were stuck in a range, sort of range. Then the market faked people out. It faked people out. People thought the market will continue going upwards from here. We were faked out, and then we had this huge momentum move. We retested these highs here, retest. So this is where I knew that we might begin the move to the downside, and that's how we ended up taking the Aussie dollar trade. We tested this level, exhaustion, followed by an engulfing candle. Moving average crossed over to the downside, and so many confluences, guys, so many confluences. And then we took the trade on Aussie dollar. So for now, we might be in a bearish trend. We might begin a bearish trend. Like I said in the previous video, a temporary bullish reversal. It was a temporary bullish reversal. I think that was episode 12 of the Sunday analysis series. I mean, if I can remember, it's episode 11 or 12, one of these two. Okay, so from here, the dollar index, we might see it come down to 103. You might see the dollar come down to 103, melt over 100 pips. So, and we come to the end of the Sunday analysis series. Hope you gained information from the video. Hope you have journaled down some of the pointers that have been giving in the video. What I would like to say is that do not take what I say as the sole truth. I may be wrong about my trades, and you may be right about your trades. So the best thing you can do for yourself is stick to your analysis. Just get the information that I give in these videos to better your analysis. Look for more opportunities in the market so that you may become a profitable trader. Or if you're already a profitable trader, you may increase your profit and loss statement. Thank you very much for watching this far. As a token of appreciation, the first person that will comment on the video will get the Magna Forex slide bundle for free. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.